Good, y'all. This a message for all you niggas that's under these rap niggas. Might go over y'all head, but to the niggas that don't go over their head to get it, you ain't got to give me no thank you or no shout out or nothing, my nigga. Just giving out some free game. Cause a lot of you niggas don't know this. I feel like, or y'all act like y'all don't know this. But men who have genuine care for other men, their friends, their brothers, etc. When they get set up, which means when they and the terms y'all don't, when they get set up and they start fishing and they catching fish, and what that mean is, when I mean by the saying they catching fish, guys, I mean they successful. So when they a big homie, my nigga, they up, they catching fish, my nigga, they providing for their family, for everybody, my nigga, they eating, they're catching fish, they're providing for their family, they're providing for the village. Okay, when they have genuine care for you and they're fishing, they don't give you fish, they teach you how to fish. Say that one more time. A man who has genuine care for another man, who's a teacher, you teach another man how to fish. And when you get you some wealth and a man asks you how to help him, you teach that man how to fish. You don't give that nigga no money. You teach that nigga how to get money. You say, all right, I ain't gonna give you anything, but I'll show you how you can make some money as a man for yourself and be self-efficient. Because giving a man fish and giving a man money will make him grow to envy you and hate you because you're taking care of that man. Especially if he got a family, because you emasculate him. Eventually his wife is gonna want to fuck you and she's gonna start calling him out about it. I'm telling you. You say you got like a brother. Say you got like a... Stop! Shut up! Stop! Say you got like a brother or something, right? And say you is on... Wait a minute, let me put my dogs up there. Go! Go! Fucking piss me the fuck off. Go! My fault, I just had to put my dogs up. They was pissing me off. But my fault, y'all. Like I was I'll be late. Fuck that gas. That's a bad bitch to live like over there on the side of the apartments. She's thick than a motherfucker. Chocolate. I be wanting her thick fine ass to come outside, bro. But alright, I'm getting off topic. But anyway, like I was saying, say you got like a brother, right? Say you work at a good construction job, you make 6 figures a year, and you are single, and you got a brother, they got a girl, and he got a wife and a little girl, right? And your brother works at Target. And your brother is on and off of work, not because he goes through hard times, because he fucks up a lot, right? But you being a big brother, and another reason he fucks up, my fault, I said it wrong, and it's not because him being a fuck up, it's not because he just goes through hard times, it's because he knows that he has you as like a safety net. It's always been like that. But now that y'all grown, it's a little different. So say you've been helping your brother out ever since he been with his baby mama and they was like 17. And now they 23. Y'all 23 years old. Say whenever you was young, like at 17, you had like a little good job then, and then say you got the construction job. You get what I'm saying? Say you got a good job. I ain't finna get into the details of the job. Just say you got a good job and your brother don't. Your brother fucking up. You single, your brother got a family. All right? Y'all got me? All right, that's the scenario. Okay. While you thinking that you helping your brother out, and he appreciating you because you giving him money, and he going to get his girl McDonald's, he going to get his little girl like he going like how I getting this? It's like days they go without food. They call you, and the routine is that you come pick them up, and every time you come pick your brother up, you put a little money in his. You give him a few hundred. You go out and get like I don't know. You might you know what I mean. Y'all niggas done been any real nigga know a situation like this. If you got that family member that's always on, and if you living with a family that pretend on that depend on that family member, they will literally sit around and wait, not get a job or nothing, and just sit on ass waiting for this motherfucker to come through with his good check because they know he get paid and take care of everybody, give everybody a little McDonald's meal, put some money put a little money in your pocket, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. And y'all go get a little groceries. Every time he come to get you, y'all come back to the house with groceries and sit so him and his girl and his girl and his baby, his little girl can eat, right? Okay. Now, at first, while you thinking that you helping them out because you come home and they happy, what's happening is his little girl is starting to recognize you as a provider, and so is his wife. And what eventually is going to happen is when they start to get angry at him, and he starts to fuck up like he's been fucking up, and his daughter gets coherent because his wife's already old enough coherent, but she might not be wanting to be real with him yet because say it's been like nah. After 6 years, she probably being real with him. So say when he fuck up, his wife is quick to call your name, like quick to say, man, say your name is Michael. She quick to say Michael wouldn't do that. Damn, I wish Michael was over here. Well, go ahead and call Michael because you already know that we gonna need some money. Or even when it's not a bad situation, when she thinks she loaning money, be like, hey, you think we could call your brother? She's always telling you to call your brother because she knows your brother is for sure, and she know your ass ain't. All right. How long before you think your wife starts to realize that your brother is a provider? Is how put this? Like I just said it. When she starts to recognize your brother as a provider, she's going to start to look. She's going to start to also look at him as like her as how could I put this, bro? No, never mind. I'm kind of getting off topic. Back to my point I was saying. They look at him as a provider, right? Okay. Well, they look at your brother as a provider. What that means is when your daughter gets mad at you when you can't get her something, she gon' throw in your face. That's why Uncle Mike. I wish Uncle Mike was here because he could give me something. She might tell you I wish Uncle Mike was my daddy because Uncle Mike could buy me stuff what I want and I have a good life. Your wife is gonna start telling you, I wish I met Mike before I met your ass. Okay. I mean his wife. I'm talking about you. His wife is gonna start telling him she wished she met you before she met his ass. Okay, bro. Eventually, what's gonna happen is your brother is gonna start to hate you, envy you, and eventually he gonna probably try to do something to you, my nigga. Because what it is you emasculating him. Okay, that's the whole point of my subject, bro. My topic. You emasculating when a man emasculates another man, that causes resentment and hatred. I don't give a fuck if you a millionaire and you helping a man that's poor, my nigga. If he's any kind of real man, eventually it's not makes him a bad person. It don't make you a bad person because he's a man and he knows he's supposed to provide. He's going to eventually feel emasculated by you and grow to resent and hate you. I'm telling you, my nigga. So you never give a man fish. You teach a man how to fish, my nigga. And if you is gonna give a nigga some money, you give. And what I mean by that is if you and what I mean by that is I don't always mean you can't give a nigga no money. Just if you gonna give your nigga some money, gives him some money where he can set himself up where he ain't got to come back with his hand out again asking for some money. Not if you just no regular Joe. But I'm talking about if you a big homie like these rap niggas, you a millionaire. Like Bird, you got like 500,000. Like Jay-Z, you got like 1 billion. You supposed to be setting up like everybody that's cool with Jay-Z should be millionaires. I don't think none of them are, bro. I don't think anybody from Rock Nation is a millionaire. I think all of them just if they are, they got it on their own. Jay-Z didn't have shit to do with it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can't explain it, man. Your big homie is not a big homie if he ain't teaching you how to fish. If he giving you fish, he is not a big homie. You hear me? That nigga is trying to make you his son in you and making you his son. Y'all, and it don't always have to be money. Sometimes it could be standing up for yourself. Perfect example of what I mean is y'all see how all right. Perfect example of what my fault. I got off topic. Example of what I mean is James Prince. James Prince emasculated Drake. You see how now every time if Drake done got into so many beefs with different niggas, you see now how every time Drake get into a serious beef, before he could come out and speak on his own about his own issues he's having with another man named James Prince comes out and tells, oh, you can't go talk about him. Your own dad shouldn't talk about you like speak up for you like that when you're a grown man, bro. You have to handle your own battles as a man. You have something called pride and you have something called ego, and that shit can lead to suicide if it's damaged bad enough. You guys know that. Okay, so that's another YouTube video for y'all. I'm finna sit out here and chill, enjoy my 420, man. And I hope y'all enjoying y'all's. Barakatah.